Okay, y'all. Hazel and I stopped and had a biscuit, a tiny one, and a chicken leg. Yep, that's all. One chicken leg. I pulled into Popeye's Chicken with a big craving for some fried okra. Well, of course, my memory failed me. Popeye's does not have okra. Church's Chicken has okra. We're about to turn right here on Kirby Street, and supposedly right down here is an RV park. So we're going to go and check it out and see if they will give us entry. Now, I also see a Regal movie theater over here, y'all. Now, it's cool enough that if I wanted to stop and see a movie, Hazel would be just fine in the van. In fact, it's only supposed to get up to about 62 degrees, which, let me tell you something. That gate's not open. That is very cool for a daytime temperature out here in the desert. Yep, I went right through that yellow light. Okay, here's another sign. We'll see if this is open. Now, this little place looks like it's got several spots or sites, as they're known. 3 years free rent. What the heck does that mean? I see a couple of really cute park models in here, y'all. Now, I'm assuming you can park overnight, and you can park by the week, or you can park monthly. That's what it looks like. Now, this is a big place, y'all, and I do see some rigs that look like they've been here for a while. And then I see some other ones that look like they're just here for maybe an overnight stay. Now, in that little building right there with the tile roof, there are a bunch of mailboxes in there, y'all. So that really accommodates people who stay for a month or more, or maybe even a couple of weeks. So I'm just going to do a little drive-through. Now, I could definitely stay here for an extended bit of time if I could park in the site that I wanted to. Now, over here on the left, which y'all can't see, is a little park model. Y'all know what park models are, right? They're like little tiny single wide trailers, but they're built up to a pretty strict code. So they're pretty substantial. Now, this one right here with the flag flying, they've got underpinning, y'all. So that's kind of a permanent structure. And there's a little one right there, that little beige one with the bay window in the front. That's very typical of these little park models. And now, Hazel and I could live in one of those. They're little one bedrooms and be very, very happy. There's another one. That one's got a porch on it, which is awesome. And there's another one. Now, let's drive down here to the left. There's all kinds of rigs in here, you guys. There's a Tioga right there, and I mean, they've been here for a long time. In fact, let me see if I can show that to y'all. You see that yard they've got? Yep. They've been there quite a while. And y'all will notice that some of these rigs are newer, really nice, and some of them are older, like that one with the blue trim. Now, that looks like one of the very first travel trailers You see that little slide out right there? Let me see if I can make that bigger. And turn just a little bit. You see that little slide out? Y'all, that's an oldie but a goodie. And this little travel trailer right there, fifth wheel, that's been there for a while as well. Now, this is not what I would call a pretty park. I don't think that it is very well maintained. They don't really seem to have, you see this one right here? That one looks like it's been here for a long time. But they don't seem to have a standard of neatness, I'll say. Now that's a big park model. That's another little park model. They have a lot of park models in here, which is awesome. You can see that one right there. Now that's not really brick underpinning, y'all. That's faux brick. And you can tell by the colors on there, the rust color and the brown, that's pretty old. There's another park model. There's a bunch of them. But this is kind of an interesting, Hazel, you want the window down? Okay, now don't jump out because I would really take flack for that. They just don't seem to have, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. They're not very strict on their sites, as far as I can tell. Now, if I was managing, now you can see right here, y'all, there's several sites. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, there's a lot of empty spots. Now, this is considered winter time, y'all. We're going into spring, but it's much cheaper in the winter time to park in these RV parks. Now, this is crazy. I don't know. I'm disappointed, y'all, that it's not kept up better. And there are a lot of full hookups in here. I just passed an Aspen Trail with a slide out, and that's a fairly new one. And so was the little Class A we just passed. So it's a big mix, y'all. Could be snowbirds, I'm sure. People coming down from the north trying to escape the cold weather and the ice and the sleet and the snow. Now look at that, y'all. Plywood stacked up there. Old screen door. Look at that shed, y'all. Now, I'm here to tell you a lot of these folks would be in a world of hurt if I was the manager. It's unacceptable. This is kind of cute. They do have a lot of junk on that porch up there, but you know, yeah, I'm disappointed, y'all. This could be so much more of a nice, now these folks have a wheelchair ramp, y'all. Now that tells me that they've probably been here a while. Now there's a park model over here on the left-hand side that's really cute. And it looks like they're here permanently. They've got plants and a porch and everything. Now this is a family park. You can tell that because of the children. And I've seen some children, and I've seen a lot of children's stuff. Now that, y'all, that we just passed is unacceptable. Unacceptable. That was awful. I would hazard to say, and I know I'm going to get a lot of flack, you guys, but I just tell it how I see it. To me, this is a little bit of a ghetto neighborhood, I would have to say, with the amounts of junk that I've seen out here. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to show y'all this right here. Now, this is unbelievable and unacceptable. You see that? There's no call for that. None whatsoever. Then you'll see over here on the right hand side, it's got that turquoise truck right there. That's a Class C, and that's pretty small, but they've got kid stuff right there, y'all. How do they live in there? Now, this is the park model I told y'all that looks like it's permanent to me. It's cute. It's fixed up. I do not understand, y'all. Now, you guys are anonymous, okay? So I'm not picking on anybody. I don't know if you are clean and neat as a pin, and I don't know whether you're not. So I'm not picking on any of y'all. I'm just saying it like it is. Like that mess right there. What causes people to live like that? I mean, what causes people to collect so much stuff? And I mean, stuff is one thing, but broken, rusted, really garbage. What causes people to have that stuff? Now, I know I've talked about this before, and you know, people don't like it when I say ghetto and trashy and whatnot. Now, that right there that we just passed, that's a Thunderbolt, okay? That's a pretty good size travel trailer, and it's got slide outs. Now, those people don't look like they're permanent. They look like snowbirds. There's some grass grown up around their sewer hose, so that tells me they've been here for a little while. You can just look at stuff and tell whether it's here temporarily or it's been here for a good while or it looks permanent. So, again, I'll say I'm disappointed. Now, this fifth wheel, you can see that corner edge. You can see that's dented in. Can y'all tell that? This poor old thing needs some TLC, and it looks like it's been sprayed so it won't rust or rust more than it already has. That's a cute little thing right there. I'm gonna see if I can't back up so y'all can see that better. Can y'all see that little, that's a tiny little travel trailer there. I mean, it's not the tiniest, but it's pretty small. Hazel and I could definitely live in that and be happy. But y'all, I don't know. I'm so disappointed. I don't have any respect for the person that runs this place, and I definitely don't have any respect for the owner of this place. Who owns this place? It would not surprise me, y'all, that it was owned by somebody who doesn't even live anywhere around here. I don't think so. I really don't. Now, you see right there, these people have an outside living room. They surely do. And they're enjoying it right now. People are real nice. I mean, when I go by and wave, they just wave back. But the owner of this place does not give a rat's rear end about it. Again, I will say to y'all, it is all about greed and money. That's what it's about. It's so sad, y'all. Check all that stuff out. That person's been here a long time. Man, oh man. I bet you if I took over the management of this place, people would be leaving left and right. They would not like it one little bit. Now, this is the front side of the one that I just showed y'all. That is unacceptable. At least in my eyes. Totally unacceptable. Now, this place is called Casa del Sol RV Resort Community. Now, where do they get resort? I'm not feeling it. That place that I went to, tried to show y'all just before now, and they wouldn't even let me in, that's a resort. I've seen places like this before. In fact, I was in Texas, and a man tried to get me to manage his RV park. Clean it up. It wasn't nearly as big as this one, y'all. He wanted me to clean it up, and he wanted me to run it. And he was going to pay me a very small salary and provide me with a trailer to live in. So I took the address of the RV park, and he told me which unit that I would be living in. And I went over there, y'all, and I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Seriously? You want me to manage this and take care of it, and this is what I get? It was a broken down trailer, single wide. Size didn't matter to me. But I mean, you could tell it had leaks in it. The floors were warped. It was horrible, y'all. I called him back and I said, you are kidding me, right? I said, you would have to pay me to get me to live in that run-down trailer and manage this little ghetto park. I said, are you thinking that you're going to put any money into this park so there can be some improvements? He said, well, no. And I said, well, no. It was crazy, y'all. Now, this little place right here looks like it's kind of nice. It's not real junky or anything. It's a little bit newer travel trailer, but not that new. They've got a little fence. So that's kind of cute. And they're over here in a corner off to themselves. Man, oh man, y'all. Anyway, this is, oh my goodness, almost 20 minutes. So I'm going to turn this off, y'all. And when I do upload this, I hope that you will get some kind of enjoyment out of it. Now, what kind, I don't know. Love y'all. Do something fun today, and bye now.